G'day, Andy from Single Malt. We're going to do the Amorik double maturation. So this is the distillery in France that makes single malt whiskies with French grown barley. It's then aged or distilled in copper stills made in the Scottish design rather than the brandy still design, which is all straight edged, no ball in the neck, and it's aged in Breton oak, which means it's oak that's grown in Bretagne, which is where it's from, which is Brittany, as we would say in English. And then it's finished in Oloroso sherry casks. So interesting combination. I love European oak. It tends to be toasted in ovens rather than charred with fire. So the American barrels, usually bourbon barrels, actually burn the inside of the barrel, char them up. And it creates lots of activated carbon, so the carbon can react with the whiskey and exchange unpleasant flavours, and you get a very slight amount of vanilla character at the interface. Whereas toasting oak, you get really rich, complex flavours developed in the toasting process. So you tend to get much broader flavour profiles and a lot more complexity within those flavours. The downside, of course, is that because the toasting process tends to create flavours that are imparted to the whiskey, what it doesn't do quite so well as the charring is create that activated carbon to have that unpleasantness taken out. So it's a bit more like the unpleasant flavours are covered over with rich flavours rather than actually removed from the whiskey. Personal choice. I like the richness of the European oak. So now I'm all excited. It's non-chill filtered. It's 46%. There's no flavour, no colour added. So what you see is what you get. Let's have a look at what we get. Okay. All right, it's got a bit of bronziness to it. Great. So pretty indicative of a bit of sherry. Lovely colour, actually. Very different. It's quite a different colour profile for a Scotch whisky. It's not a Scotch whisky, duh. It's a single malt whisky from France. So it's a French whisky. No wonder it looks a bit different. Oh, yum. Oh, that, Look, it's not peated, very different to the last one we did. But it is really rich and flavoursome. Oh, yeah, lots of really rich, creamy flavours. There's also an underlying, like a minerality to it. I'm getting a lot of similarities with wines for some reason. I guess maybe because it's French and my mind's in that mindset. But I'm getting the creaminess from Chardonnay, but also the flinty stoniness of Riesling. Anyway, back to whiskey, right? Lovely punchy maltiness. Not a lot of what I was expecting with that Christmas cake character, but sort of other different flavours like peach and sort of tamarind. Different flavours, interesting flavours. Oh my God. Oh, that is so rich. Wow. Yum. Wow, really just mouth filling with flavour. Really intense stone fruit like apricots and peaches. Boom, really, really intense. A lovely, a lovely finish with the barley sugar. Nice dryness on the finish, but no astringency. And then just lovely warming length. Oh, it just keeps on coming. Oh, I want to get back into that big explosion of flavours again. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, you're going to have trouble keeping this one in your whiskey cabinet. Oh, that's really good to drink. I'm going to go now and try not to finish the rest of the bottle. Yum. It's ripper.